like to extend my utmost gratitude to Daniel, to Rickson for inviting me as a panel for today's sessions. So it's a very refreshing to see our friends, even though it's online. It's very refreshing, and I think we have to adapt this kind of habits to be a normal, new normal. Daniel, the Mita is actually a not so old. It's quite new organizations, or they call it NPO, or non-organizations, non-governing organization, NGO. It started in 2000 and 2000 and 2000. Yeah, 2003 is about that. So we are not 2003. It's about 2000. It's about now we are 15 years old.
Oh, 15 years old. Okay.
15 years old is like we are in Form 3. We are in Form 3. So it's still a long way to go compared to other tourism associations. So we are very small, very focused in terms of bringing in money, bringing in the foreign money to Malaysia. I mean, bringing in inbound tourists, bringing in our international tourists to Malaysia. That's our concerns. Because the inbound tourism sector is very important to Malaysia. That's why we are in the top 20 countries who have been visited by tourists the most. So with the concern of these inbounds, we will look into all the issues, all the challenges, and all kind of the atmosphere, the landscaping on inbound tourism. So we are focused on inbound, Daniel. Thank you.
Why was Mita actually established in terms of that? Like, was there a particular focus in inbound tourists that we needed more help, or why was it established?
Well, actually, Daniel, the thing is, Mita is focused. Like I told you, focus on inbounds. You know, inbound is very specific. They have a very specific requirements, specific needs. Is sometimes people say, "Wow, this is a very tedious jobs, tedious works." Compared to other sectors, which is outbound, you just the agents just need an airfare and plus the ground handling cost over there is just quite a simpler that way. But in inbound, there are so many things to be involved. It requires a lot of logistics, require a lot of ground handling, require a lot of in terms of all sectors. Even once the tourists touch down here in Malaysia, that means it involves a lot of things. It even involves makcik Kia, the goreng nasi the goreng pisang seller. Yes, because we know that there are a number of places, the tourist places, the goreng pisang sells like crazy, especially in tourist areas. So this involves a lot of things, especially the community, especially the local players. That's why we need a special what do you call it, organizations to take care of this, the whole area, the whole landscaping, the whole atmosphere, the whole stakeholders inbound.
And so, how you got involved in it? What's your business? And what's your how long have you been in the tourism space?
Yeah, that's a good question. Actually, I had my first degree in finance and economics, and when I came back from US, where I did there in 1985-86, it was a recession times, and once I tried my best to get a job. I did my degree in US, and I wanted to have a good jobs in banking, good jobs in financial institutions, but everybody reject me. Everybody say, "Hey, you have no experience, and it's a recession time. It's a very bad recession. So you can't adopt you. We can employ you." So I was thinking, what else to do? What else to do? So I had a lot of friends in US who's trying to have good time here in Malaysia. Even we have their parents, they wanted to have a nice area, nice destination. That's why I introduced Malaysia. That's where I started with in tourism. In Malay, they call it terjebak lah, terjebak. Right? And I didn't even imagine that I'm in the tourism industry for a long time. And perhaps this is actually a blessing disguise. That's why I call it disruptions. When disruptions, then we keep on thinking on radical way. There was a recession. We have to think the way we have to adapt a new style, a new normal. And here now we have this COVID-19. So we have to keep on thinking, and we have to keep on changing and adapt the new environment. Daniel.
So like COVID-19 has affected a lot of people, especially inbound tourism. So, do you have some of the stats that we can actually know in terms of like inbound tourism has like stopped? And I just got a call yesterday by AirAsia that my
Mm.
flight to Japan is cancelled. Yeah, and that's one of the things that we should like why we should be concerned about it.
Yeah, yeah, Daniel. I think let's face it, everyone. 2 months ago, we all didn't think that we would be here. In just a few short months, the COVID-19 has turned the world upside down. Turned the world upside down. It's decimated the entire industries, and hundreds of millions of jobs around the world has suddenly about to, or maybe they already done, they already disappear, about to disappear. So I think for us, like in the tourism industry players, I think across the board we are affected. You're talking about the real desperations. Which we don't know what to do next. And the scenario of the multiple thousands of dollars of refunds. We had our refund. We had our 19 on for disruption for tourism industry players. We call it TPN 5R. 5R. We know that the Japanese said okay 5S. There's a there's a 5S what do you call it system. But here, due to this COVID-19, we announced it. We launched it TPN 5R. Okay, number one, what is it? Number one is reinvent the products. You see, this is very uneasy times, but if you notice it properly, if you notice it, there are few people are actually making good money. Few of us are making good business. If you look into even people say, hey, people around the world don't spend money, no money to go on tourism. But actually, if you look properly, people are spending money, but different way, different way. You cannot be on tourism, a different way. You know very well that this online platform, the Teachable, the Netflix, even Zoom also has enjoyed very much on this. And I have a friend who operated this factory, this milk factory, a milk company, Malaysian milk company, famous Malaysian milk company, which the products are all over in supermarkets in Malaysia, giants and everything. But he has this sales network of home dealers. They call it home dealers. Home dealers. So before this crisis, the home dealers only be able to sell roughly about estimate 1,000 bottles of milk per day. But for the past 2 weeks, the sales shoot up to 100,000 bottles
Wow.
of milk per day, per day, per day. So now they're having these problems on logistics. How can these tourism players, maybe we can assist on maybe they already have now, they already solved the problem, but this is an example that I'm giving, that some of us are not having this 10% increase of sales, not even 100% of sales increase of sales. In this case, 1,000% sales increase. So it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So what I'm trying to say is we have to change. We have to realize, okay, this is our problem. This is the problem that we are facing now. But again, we have to change. We have to change. We have to make sure that our business are relevant. Our business are required, and our business can help the people and can assist people. Well, if you're looking into these big companies like GM, General Motors, Daniel, Richard, General Motors are producing what? They produce what? They produce cars. They produce pickup. They produce all kind of vehicles in US. One of the biggest factory in US. Now, what are they doing? What are they doing? They are producing these life support ventilators. They stop the cars manufacturing. They do the ventilators, the life support, which is required by all the hospitals around the world for them to heal this COVID-19 patients. So they can adapt. This is a big company. So for us, we are small. I'm very small. So I mean, we can do just a change to change a little bit. Of course, people say, hey, why you want to change industry? We don't know the industry is very high risk or low risk. So you have to learn all the learning curve. But again, it requires us to innovate and all that, innovate and adapt. And even if we don't want to change, pivot your offer, your packages. Formerly your packages is distributed through this what 1 week this amount. Pivot it, is little bit adjust this offer so that the customers are willing to take out their wallets and to pay now. I had a friend of mine who is doing homestay in Selangor. They pivot their offer. Previously this package everything. Now you say, okay, all right, you give me 290 ringgit.
Finally, I want to know what are the stuff that Mita is doing in terms of like during March you actually had an e-travel fair, and would we be seeing more activities and initiative coming from Mita?
Yeah, I think we tried our best during this. In fact, before PKP, we did our we did research and everything. Okay, we can't just exposing our risk to the people's health risk to just because of our business. We want business. We have to expose the risk. No. We have to think the people's health, the riots' health, the community. That's why we do this e-travel fair. But it may came to a wrong timing. Wrong timing. That's where the virus has been exploded. There's so many people infected. There's so many, and we are so afraid to travel. It came to a very wrong timing. But but again, we hope we can do that. Now it's more settled down. We know what directions. But again, I really urge all the players, and I've been discussing all the participants, exhibitors, virtual exhibitors, to rethink on the strategy. And Mita, we will launch back. We will do that again and see how it goes. And I hope that this time we can have a lot of queue sales. In fact, the Mita fair, even though during all the sponsoring, there are some sales. There are some sales. Like I told you, the homestay, the experience, the Boya excursion. They have some sales on that. But again, let's do rethink back and reset our mind and pivot our offers. And we launch the platform again soon, inshallah.